My name's Terry Whelan. Like Brian said, I'm a sergeant with the city police here. I've been serving since 1998. A little bit about me. Currently, I head up our street crimes unit, which means I'm one of 7 officers that take a lot of the information that Madam Mayor talked about earlier, and I translate that into successful prosecutions. Sometimes that takes a lot of time and effort on the part of our officers. Again, I said I have a couple officers that work with me. They work hard, like everybody does in our police department, but they get to the point where they actually know all kinds of stuff about people that are out there committing crimes, which makes them kind of sick in one sense, because they have to obsess on things to the degree that they do to get all the intelligence and everything that we need in order to get those prosecutions to go through. I'm here tonight to talk a little bit about security and surveillance. A lot of the stuff that Captain Oates talked about earlier, I'm going to kind of reiterate on because it's so important. The words observe and report only are so important when you start talking about community watch groups. How many people here are a member of a currently existing community watch group? Okay. And I would assume that everybody else here is either looking to form a group or you just wanted to come here because the room's air conditioned and you wanted to hang out and see what was going on, right? Okay, that's cool. Observe and report, okay? Remember those words because you'll see them again if you continue to go forward in your community watch group efforts. I'm going to make a movie reference here, okay? Anybody here ever see The Karate Kid? Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio was the guy that played it. Karate Kid 2, anybody ever see that one? The part where Miyagi and Daniel are on the boat dock or the fishing dock in Okinawa, okay? And Daniel's standing up on the little pier thing and he almost gets taken out by like a fishing hook or something like that swings down and it almost kills him. And Miyagi tells him the best way to block or the best defense is to not be there, all right? Now, there's a lot to be said about that. The movie was, what, 27 years ago or something like that, and I'm still standing here talking about it because I have daughters that like the movie and they watch it now. But the best way to block and the best defense is to not be there, okay? Remember that. Anybody here study martial arts at all? Ever? Anybody here ever take judo? Does anybody here know what judo translates to in Japanese? You didn't take judo long enough then. Oh, okay. Judo translates in the Japanese language to the gentle way, all right, which is number 2 that I want to, it's my number 2 point that I want to get across to you guys. You don't want to tell people that you called the cops, okay? If you're sitting out there seeing all this stuff happen, you don't want to sit there and tell them, I just called the police on you and they're going to come and arrest you. What do you think is going to happen when you do that? They're going to go away, right? There's a lot to be said about that. The best defense is to not be there, okay? And remember judo, your little language lesson for the evening, the gentle way, okay? You could be totally passive and collect a lot more information than if you're standing there on a street corner or something like that. Because I know when I stand on a street corner, nobody does anything. When I stand there dressed like this, would you do anything? I mean, really? Think about it. A lot of the things that we need to know, okay, like the captain said earlier, vehicles, it's very important. If you see a vehicle that's been involved in a crime, we need that make, model, color, if at all possible. Please don't put yourselves in harm's way to get it. A license plate number if you can get it, and also the direction of travel of the vehicle. Is there any bumper stickers on it? Is there any dents in the side of it? Does it have a burned out headlight, burned out tail light? Anything that you can give us as far as information goes a long way, okay? Because I guarantee if you call up and I get the report or one of my people gets the report saying that there's been shots fired or a vehicle just ran somebody over or somebody just robbed the A+ down at 2nd and Maclay or wherever, Lord forbid, we're coming. I guarantee that, okay? And if you call the 558-6900 and or 911 and you tell them that, I guarantee there are cops coming to where you're saying there's a crime happening, okay? Those cops are thinking, Whoever called the police must not have had their head screwed on straight if they didn't tell us which way the vehicle's going. Because there's all kinds of places you can go in this town to get away from the cops, okay? Make, model, color, license plate number if at all possible, and also the direction of travel, okay? Very important. As far as people, the same thing. You have to get into whatever that person's race is, the gender, the clothing. Are they skinny? Are they tall? Are they fat? Are they bald like me? Anything. And also the direction of travel, okay? This isn't rocket science. You'll see this kind of stuff over and over and over again. I've been on thousands of calls like this where sometimes we get the information and we make a good arrest, and then other times we don't get the information and we don't make a good arrest. And then some criminal gets to ride away into the night until the next time, okay? I'm not blaming it on anybody in particular. I'm not blaming it on the citizenry that calls, because I'm a citizen and I've called the police several times, okay? It's just the way it is. It's part of the game. Do the best you can do to observe and report, and don't put yourself in harm's way, all right? Also, the type of activity is very important. If you see something happening and you're not quite sure what it is, but it looks like crime, and it smells like crime, and it hears like crime, it's probably crime, okay? You're always welcome to call that non-emergency line. If you need somebody to talk to and tell them what you think you might see or might not see, 558-6900. Give them a call, and we'll get there, okay? I have written here in my notes, give us a chance to work. I've attended several different community watch meetings where some people are like, why would I call? The last time I called, the cops never came. We might have had something going on at the other end of town. I don't know. I can't begin to make excuses, okay? That's not why I'm here tonight. Give us a chance to work, okay? It's like those old commercials that you saw for the Pennsylvania Lottery. Can't win if you don't play, right? You're never going to find out what happens unless you pick up the phone and you dial that number and you tell us what's on your mind, all right? Mr. Wade is a valuable asset to the city. I've had several different communication with him over the last couple of weeks, months, rather. Get your information. Lady right here asked a question. If I see cars in my neighborhood, the license plate number, it's around. I just think the car's dirty. I think there's something about it. I think, I don't know, but I don't know. And you didn't dial 558-6900 for whatever reason. Email Mr. Wade, email Captain Oates, because I get stuff from them all the time. Can you go check this out? Can you go check that out? Go take care of this, go take care of that. That's what I do. Obviously, you can call 911 in an emergency, okay? The thing to remember, if you're out walking around, and I'm not like a big techno guy, techie kind of guy. I like computers and stuff like that. But here's a hot tip on a cellular phone. If you're walking around, or if I take my cell phone out right now and call 911, you might not be talking to Dauphin County Dispatch at the other end, okay? Depending on what tower your cell phone reads off of, bear in mind, you might get York County, you could get Lancaster County, and I've talked to people that said, I picked up my phone and I dialed 911, and I was talking to some dude in Lebanon County. What's up with that? I don't know, I can't answer that question. I'm not that savvy, okay? But I'm just giving you guys the heads up. If you dial 911 from your cell phone, you might not get somebody in Dauphin County, okay? Ma'am?
Well, if you get somebody in another county, will they forward that to Dauphin County?
Yes, they will. They will, but sometimes I've also heard those, it got lost in translation or it got lost in the transfer. Just, if that happens and the phone just goes dead, just hang it up and try it again. Just give it a chance. It may happen, it might not happen. I'm just throwing that out there as a little bit of food for thought. I had a couple of things here real quick as far as tips go. I get so many different calls out there where people get stuff stolen out of their cars. This is just neighborhood basic security stuff. Keep your doors locked, okay, in your vehicles. Keep your car doors locked, keep your house doors locked if you're not there. Don't put any valuables out where somebody might be able to see them. If you're a homeowner or if you're a renter, push your landlord to get some extra lighting around your house. Set up those watch groups, okay? You guys got a lot more eyes and ears than we ever probably will have. So get together and coordinate your efforts.
Sergeant, my name is Alan Kennedy Schaefer, and I was wondering specifically on the technological side. The county has a new anti-crime website, and there have been a move toward cameras in the city. Has this, or will it lead to connections that you would discover between the shootings, for instance, that have gone on in the last couple of weeks? It seems like it would be more than that's more than a coincidence. There should be some connections between the different incidents of gun violence. Is that something that can be solved through those new technologies?
I would say absolutely, and it may sound kind of weird to say it, but we almost have to wait for something bad to happen. It's in one of those areas where the cameras are or where they're going to be in order to find out exactly how effective they're going to be. I've seen the camera footage myself from the ones that are already out in some of these neighborhoods, and it's good. I mean, real good for 2013. We just got to wait for something to happen in one of those areas and put that surveillance footage to use. I think it'll go a long way.